Now, in this first round matchup, they will be taking on the defending national champion Minnesota Duluth Huskies. Now, these teams haven't played a whole lot in the past. They've only matched up 5 times. One of the times, though, most notoriously, was the 1984 championship game where the Falcons topped the Bulldogs 5-4 in quadruple overtime in Lake Placid. Going into this contest, Bowling Green is, of course, the lower seed, taking on the top seed in the Midwest, but they don't think they should be counted out.
Not being here for 29 years, we definitely got that chip on our shoulder, being the underdogs in this tournament. So the team's excited to show what we have against like the top tier teams like Duluth and the rest of them. So we're excited and we're ready to put it on for our community back home.
This group, I haven't had to say anything about the underdog. I think in our league, we are a team that was looked upon to be one of the top teams in the league. So we weren't the underdogs a whole lot in league play in terms of on paper. We did have some non-conference, and we've had Minnesota State within the league and so on, where we on paper were the underdog. I think we were the underdog going to Northern Michigan in the playoffs a couple of weeks ago. I don't have to say anything about that. This group, their ears perk up when we are the underdog. The one thing with the world we live in, they know. They know. These kids, they know how good Duluth is, at least by word of mouth and the perception and so on. We know the reality of how good they are. I think our guys are going to be ready. Now, when a team in the white tomorrow starts to push back, it's going to be different, and we're going to have to be ready for that. But I don't have to talk about it much because this group just seems to respond to being the underdog just fine.
Yeah, we felt it kind of all year, like against the big teams like Ohio State and the teams that we've beaten. We've always been the underdog, and just people saying like, "Oh, who's Bowling Green?" Like when we play Big Ten teams or NCHC teams, it kind of puts, like I said, a chip on our shoulder, and it kind of motivates us to prove them wrong. And I think we've done a good job, like with that at the beginning of the year and throughout the year. So we're excited for this game, and hopefully we can do that we did at the beginning of the year to them tomorrow.
Now, about 20 minutes ago, out in the West Regional in Fargo, the lowest seed upset the top seed in the tournament. St. Cloud State lost. They were, of course, the number 1 seed. So an upset is definitely possible here in Allentown tomorrow. Now, Bowling Green takes on UMD tomorrow at 4 o'clock. They are the first game here at the PPL Center in Allentown. For those that made the trip out this way, they are having a tailgating party at Chicky and Pete's. It's just over my right shoulder to the left of the main entrance of the arena. And for those back in Bowling Green, they're having a watch party at the Buffalo Wild Wings. Reporting live from Allentown, Pennsylvania, Claire Dow, BCSN.